Hey, love. So I've been up since 4 a.m. this morning. My brain woke me up with all these massive downloads. This is part of being a spiritual Olympian. I get like massive like downloads of information, and so I've been up since 4 a.m. and working and going to the gym, and I feel like I'm running 100 miles an hour mentally, and so I have so much information that I try to make a video like twice, but it ended up being so long that I'm gonna have to break this down little pieces because I don't want to vomit on you guys with too much information. Okay, so first thing I'm going to update is my physical exercise. We're going to talk about a topic that's pretty intense, but I don't want to stretch it out, so I'm going to try to slow down and just give you the pertinent information. So today is the second day of working out at CrossFit. I was totally terrified to join CrossFit. I've been doing the gym every single day, but I wasn't getting the results that I wanted necessarily because it wasn't going as fast as I thought it should be. But I was consistently going, and when I showed up CrossFit yesterday, he taught me a lot of technique, and then he ran me through where I did like rowing, and then I did push-ups, and I was totally doing man push-ups, and then I did squats, and then I would repeat that, and I did that like there wasn't a break, and I did it 5 times in a row in 10 minutes because that was the goal, and I totally hit the goal, but it totally kicked my trash. Like I was like, oh my gosh, I don't think I can do this, and it like kind of scared me. But again, I showed up today, and the class went, and it was really really cool because people there were like, holy shit, they're like, have you been working out for a while? Because I was way stronger than I thought I was, because I had all these blocks and these fears inside of my head that I couldn't. And this is where I've become extremely spiritually strong. My physical part is like, I always thought that I was too weak or too this, or when I run with my husband, I'll like stop early because the thought of competing with Hercules wasn't working out for me. It was shutting me down. But because the other people at this place were more human, then I didn't feel like I had to push myself, or like I didn't have that mental block. Anyways, it was kind of cool because I think you should have people that inspire you. You should have people there's three different levels. You should have 33% of the people you hang out with should be mentors, people that are above you that inspire you to grow. But 33% of your people should be peers or equals. So you feel like you're valid, seen, heard, and valid, or validated, so you don't feel like you're less than. And then 33% of the people you hang out with should be people that you can mentor, you can inspire, so that you have that healthy balance. And because my husband is so superior that way than me, then it shut me down and made me feel less than. But when I went to the gym and I was working out with equals, then I was actually really motivated, and they were like, holy crap, because I was able to do it without the breaks. And so if you're consistent, you actually are getting results, even though it's maybe not going as fast as you are. But we're going to talk a little bit about know thyself, because everybody's body is different. And I read an article yesterday about a woman who, or basically it's an article that says, if you're fat, you're lazy, you eat too much, you're this, you're unmotivated, you make excuses, etc., etc. And so is that valid? That can definitely be the dark side of validating being fat, but there is a lot to understanding that everybody's body is different. um, I worked out for 2 months. Like, I've always had a really clean diet, and my husband used to think it was because after I had PCOS, I would gain weight really fast. Like, I could gain 30 pounds in a single month, and a lot of it is possibly because I do energy work, and so I take a lot of people's stuff. And I was working out, I just wasn't doing it every single day. But when I started doing it every single day, and I had the clean diet, and I wasn't dropping weight, my husband's like, would step back and go, whoa, something's going on here. And so when I realized my hormones are very possibly off, you start recognizing that it's not just about just working out. You got to know who you are, know yourself. So as soon as I started just diving in and what I possibly have and start adjusting my diet, I lost 9 pounds within a week because I was able to start being. But then I went to camping, and I didn't eat anything bad for me, like nothing, except for I'm kidding, like probably 5 bites of potatoes. That's it. And my body put on 3 to 5 pounds that weekend just from eating potatoes. And so you have to know your body, because if you keep doing the same thing over and over and over and not getting results, that's called insanity. So it's about being consistent and following through, but also knowing who you are and knowing your body, and figuring it out, so that you feel like you're able to make results, because then you're not, so you don't get discouraged and quit. So you feel like you can continue to go. And I was actually super inspired because I was totally scared to do this. And this is my demon, my physical demon, because we all have demons. We have our financial demons, our sexual demons, our spiritual demons, our emotional demons. And it's those places we run from. But if we're willing to face them and morph through, it's gaining that heaven on earth when we're able to physically feel like it's heaven on earth, or financially feel like heaven on earth, or spiritually feel like it's heaven on earth, or emotionally be at that inner heaven within yourself. So it's always seeking that heaven, but it makes us challenge our demons. We have to get through hell to be able to reach that euphoria. So anyways, that's my update today about the exercise portion. And I have another thing I want to go over because I did a channeling, but that's going to be for another video, because that's like going to be another 5-10 minutes. So I'm going to just do this in little increments today. Thanks for letting me share. Have a blessed day.